How to read the subtle signals she's sending you. Have you ever wondered if someone is truly interested in you, even when they haven't said a word? The truth is, up to 93% of communication is non-verbal, according to research by Dr. Albert Mehrabian. This means that body language and tone of voice often reveal much more than words ever could. As a relationship psychologist, I've seen countless cases where people misinterpret or completely miss these subtle cues. But after watching this video, that won't be you. You'll learn how to recognize the unconscious signs of attraction, so you never have to second-guess someone's interest again. And of course, stay until the end for a surprising tip that might just change the way you see attraction forever. 1. Mirroring, the silent connection. Have you ever noticed that when you're deeply engaged with someone, they unconsciously mimic your gestures, expressions, or even posture? This is called mirroring, a powerful subconscious behavior that signals attraction and rapport. From a psychological standpoint, mirroring occurs because of something called mirror neurons, which activate when we observe and replicate someone else's behavior. Studies from the University of California show that these neurons play a vital role in social bonding. Here's how you can test it. Next time you're talking to someone you suspect is interested in you, subtly change your position, lean back, cross your arms, or shift your weight. If they mirror your movement even slightly, it's a strong sign that they feel connected to you. 2. Playing with hair, an ancient attraction signal. This is one of the most well-documented non-verbal cues of attraction. When a woman twirls her hair, flips it over her shoulder, or smooths it down while talking to you, it's often a subconscious way of drawing attention to her femininity. From an evolutionary psychology perspective, healthy and well-kept hair is a biological marker of health and vitality. But not all hair touching means attraction. If she's doing it absent-mindedly while looking at her phone, it's likely just a habit. The real sign to watch for? If she plays with her hair while maintaining eye contact or slightly tilting her head. A great way to test this? Compliment her hair and observe her reaction. If she blushes, touches it even more, or smiles warmly, she's interested. 3. Prolonged eye contact, the window to attraction. Eye contact is one of the most powerful tools in human connection. If someone is into you, they'll lock eyes with you for longer than usual. Psychological research published in Psychological Science found that prolonged eye contact increases feelings of attraction, even between strangers. This happens because deep eye contact triggers the release of oxytocin, also known as the bonding hormone. There's also the classic double glance, when she looks at you, looks away, then looks back again. This is a subconscious way of saying, I see you, and I want you to see me. Want to test this? Hold her gaze for a second longer than usual and smile slightly. If she smiles back or continues to hold eye contact, she's definitely interested. 4. Positioning herself near you. One of the most subtle yet telling signs of attraction is when someone repeatedly puts themselves in your proximity. If a woman keeps appearing near you, whether at a party, a cafe, or even a workplace, it's often intentional. Think about it. If she keeps standing within earshot of your conversations, accidentally, walks past you multiple times, or seems to be conveniently nearby whenever you turn around, it's not just a coincidence. Here's an easy way to test this. If you subtly step away and she follows or finds another excuse to stay near you, it's a strong indicator that she wants to be close. 5. Entering your personal space. Most people instinctively maintain a certain physical distance from others unless they feel comfortable or attracted to someone. If she steps into your personal space without hesitation, she's signaling a sense of ease and interest. Some key signs to watch for. If she inches closer during a conversation, even when there's plenty of space available. If she leans in while talking, even when she doesn't have to. If she lightly brushes against you and doesn't move away. Here's a simple test. Step back slightly and see if she follows. If she does, she's naturally drawn to you. If she stays put, she might just be a close talker. 6. Subtle signs of excitement. Here's one most people overlook: nostril flaring. It may sound unusual, but it's actually a biological response linked to excitement. When someone is attracted to you, their breathing subtly changes, leading to increased oxygen intake and slight nasal flaring. Most people don't notice this sign because it's incredibly subtle, but if you're paying close attention, it can be a telltale giveaway. Look for this alongside other cues like eye contact, leaning in, and slight changes in breathing patterns. 7. Drawing attention to her lips. Women will often unconsciously highlight their lips when they're interested in someone. Whether it's licking them, applying lip balm, or even biting their lower lip, this is a subconscious way of directing your attention to a feature associated with intimacy. Think about it. Have you ever noticed someone applying lip gloss in a crowded space? Chances are, she knew people were watching. But if she does it while looking at you, that's a deliberate signal. 8. Foot positioning, the subconscious giveaway that reveals true attraction. When it comes to attraction, our body gives away more than we realize. Unlike facial expressions or hand gestures, both of which can be consciously controlled, foot positioning is one of the most honest and subconscious indicators of interest. As a relationship psychologist, I can tell you that this subtle body language cue can reveal someone's true feelings, even when their words or expressions suggest otherwise. One of the most telling signs? Where their feet are pointing. If someone is interested in you, their feet will instinctively angle toward you, even if they are engaged in conversation with someone else. This happens because, on a subconscious level, we orient ourselves toward what we find appealing or important. It's an ancient survival mechanism that still influences human interactions today. Try this next time you're in a group setting. Observe her feet. If they're pointed directly at you, even when she's talking to someone else, it's a strong sign she's engaged and drawn to you. But if her feet are turned away or consistently facing an exit, she may not be as interested as you think. This trick isn't just useful in romantic settings, it also works in social and professional interactions. If you want to gauge whether someone is truly invested in your conversation, just look down, because while words can lie, body language never does. Want to make someone feel more connected to you? Try subtly mirroring their stance and angling your feet toward them. Small shifts in body language can create a sense of rapport and deepen attraction without a single word. Understanding these hidden cues can help you read people better, build stronger connections, and even recognize romantic interest before it's verbally expressed. So next time, don't just listen, watch. Their feet might be telling you everything you need to know. 9. Pupil dilation and the sideways glance, hidden signs of attraction you might be missing. Did you know that our eyes reveal more about our emotions than we often realize? Attraction isn't just about words or body language, it's also written in the way our pupils react and the subtle glances we exchange. As a relationship psychologist, I can tell you that these unconscious signals can speak volumes about someone's true feelings. One of the most overlooked yet powerful signs of attraction is pupil dilation. Studies in psychological science confirm that when we see something, or someone, we like, our pupils naturally expand. This response is completely involuntary, controlled by the autonomic nervous system, and it's a subconscious way our body signals interest. So, if you're in conversation with someone and notice their pupils looking larger than usual, that's a great sign they're drawn to you. But that's not the only eye-related signal of attraction. The sideways glance is another classic flirting cue. This is when someone tilts their head slightly and looks at you out of the corner of their eye. It's a mix of curiosity, intrigue, and often a hint of shyness. Why does this happen? Psychologically, it's a way for someone to show interest while still protecting themselves, maintaining a bit of mystery and inviting you to engage further. So, how can you use this knowledge in your own relationships? Pay close attention to eye contact in your interactions. If someone's pupils dilate when they talk to you or they throw you those playful sideways glances, they might be signaling something deeper. And if you want to build attraction, subtly mirroring these behaviors yourself can strengthen the connection. Understanding these psychological cues can transform the way you approach dating and relationships. Attraction isn't always about what's said, it's about what's seen. Keep watching for these signs, because sometimes, the eyes truly do say it all. 10. She mirrors your movements, a powerful sign of attraction you shouldn't ignore. Have you ever noticed that when you're deeply engaged in a conversation with someone, they start to copy your movements without even realizing it? This subtle but powerful behavior, known as mirroring, is a key sign of attraction and emotional connection. As a relationship psychologist, I can tell you that when a woman mirrors your posture, gestures, or even your tone of voice, it's not just a coincidence, it's her subconscious way of building chemistry with you. Mirroring happens because humans are wired to connect. When someone likes you or feels comfortable around you, their brain naturally encourages them to sync with your body language. It's a way of saying, I feel connected to you, I understand you, and I want to be closer to you. This can be as subtle as taking a sip of a drink right after you do, tilting her head in the same direction, or even laughing in the same rhythm as you. But how can you tell if she's doing it on purpose or if it's just random? Try a small test, shift your position, cross your arms, or lean in slightly. If she follows suit a few seconds later, she's unconsciously mirroring you, and that's a strong signal that she's interested. Understanding these psychological cues can give you an advantage in relationships. It helps you recognize when someone is genuinely drawn to you and also allows you to use mirroring yourself to create deeper connections. The next time you're talking to someone special, pay attention, her body language might be revealing more than her words ever could. Want to unlock more secrets about attraction and relationships? Stay tuned, because the way we communicate without speaking is more powerful than you think. 11. She licks her lips, the subtle sign of attraction you shouldn't ignore. Have you ever noticed a girl subtly licking her lips while talking to you? It might seem like a small, insignificant gesture, but in reality, it's one of the most powerful subconscious signs of attraction. As a relationship psychologist, I can tell you that body language often speaks louder than words. When a woman licks her lips, it could mean several things. First, it might be a physiological response when we're attracted to someone. Our bodies prepare for closer interaction, and increased adrenaline can cause dry mouth, making lip licking a natural reflex. But there's more to it. This action can also be a subtle invitation, drawing attention to her lips, signaling that she's comfortable around you and possibly thinking about intimacy. However, context is key. If she licks her lips while maintaining deep eye contact, leaning in slightly, or playing with her hair, these combined signs indicate strong attraction. But if she does it absent-mindedly while looking elsewhere, it might just be a habit. Want to test this? Try holding eye contact with her and smile slightly. If she licks her lips again, touches her face, or moves closer, she's likely drawn to you. Understanding these small but crucial details can help you navigate relationships with more confidence. Attraction isn't just about words, it's about reading the hidden signals that people unconsciously reveal. So next time you catch someone licking their lips around you, don't ignore it, it might be the sign you've been waiting for. If you're interested in learning more about attraction psychology and how to build deeper connections, be sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more relationship insights. Final thoughts: the psychology of attraction. Attraction is more than just words, it's a combination of subconscious signals, evolutionary instincts, and psychological responses. By learning to read these non-verbal cues, you can navigate relationships with greater confidence and clarity. If you found value in this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue to provide insightful content on relationships and human behavior. And as promised, here's the final tip: confidence amplifies attraction. No matter how many signs you recognize, your ability to respond with confidence will determine the outcome. So, pay attention, stay present, and most importantly, believe in yourself. Thanks so much for listening, my wonderful friend. I hope you found these tips helpful and that you enjoyed this post as much as I enjoyed making it for you. And a special thanks to all of you who support my content, whether through comments, likes, or amazing shoutouts. You make it all worth it. Don't forget to share this post with a friend who could use these tips. Thanks again and have a great day.